And we are live with session 12 of Out of the Abyss, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Getting a late start tonight, so we're going to get right into it. Who remembers what happened last time?
Wasn't there a giant or some big thing? And there was a village.
We were shopping. Right?
There was a great deal of shopping, and then I think towards the end of it, some Darrow attacked.
Back to the shopping, by the way. Some of us were looking for specific magic items and tracking them down in various ways. Seeing things we wanted but we couldn't afford. But some of us got things we wanted. And then there was a commotion, and we tried to stand out of the way initially, but apparently they were attacking everybody on the street. And so we had to fight off the Yarrows. They were Yarrows, right?
Darrow?
Darrow.
Darrow, that's right. Forgot the D. And then I believe the watch finally caught up with some of them, because we didn't kill them all. We subdued some, I think, and called them all off and probably reported us by name. I don't know, but we got a message while we were at the inn that night about going to see the wizard. And by wizard, I mean a really big dragon.
Yes, there it is. I was wondering about that.
Yeah, we're off to see the wizard, right? The one the city is shaped around, like the Emerald City, right? Except in this case, it's a big honking red dragon, really, really big and old.
Thembashot, that's the guy.
Yep. That was not the end of the shopping, though. There was a little bit more shopping the next day, I believe. It might have been the same day later on. When... where was it? I will read the text again. The rhythmic hammering of the city's forges is drowned for a second by a thundering roar and the sound of crumbling rock. Duergar and visitors alike turn to look as a two-headed, gray-skinned giant bursts through a gate, howling madly and lashing out left and right, littering the plaza with rock and stone debris. As he bellows, one of his swings connects with a Duergar soldier, whose broken body flies through the air and crashes near you with a sickening crunch. And that is the body there. Now, okay. I will remind you, you are in a city. You have seen the occasional giant, normal single-headed giant, not a two-headed giant, traveling around. They seem to be citizens. They don't come into this district very often. They're usually isolated into a different district, but occasionally they will come into the Blade Bazaar, do a little shopping, or do deliveries or something before disappearing out of sight.
So they're recognized by the other citizenry?
Yes.
How corresponding is the creature to an Etten that I've heard of before? Because, on the surface, right? Ettins? Or is it like a mutated...
It looks like a stone giant with a second head.
Yeah, don't Ettins usually have two heads?
Usually, yes.
So, like a stone Etten, maybe?
Let's see. Ettins are large. The giant is huge, so Ettins are smaller. I guess they usually look a little more primitive.
Okay, so it's Etten-like in that it has two heads, but otherwise it's much bigger and more stony.
Yes. It seems to be unarmed.
Just picking up square guard,
Are we
toss
sort of
them around
like in
a
that time and
toy
place
thing.
right now, where the Etton's on the ground, where it's there?
I mean, our
Or the-
tokens are right up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Can we, like,
tokens are there. The newcomer's going to be
Body?
down there. I'm sorry?
Rukook wants to search the body.
Okay, but the giant seems to be, like, charging forward.
Oh.
So
Okay, so it's
everybody
not-
roll initiative.
Alright.
Rukook can search the body.
I thought it was dead. Okay. Not.
Not yet. We need to. That's our job. Well, no, it's like the city watch's job, but well, we have names, so it's our job.
There are currently no guards in view. There are some random citizens that happen to be in the shopping district. A couple of those are still down there by the giant.
All of these buildings.
I'm sorry, what?
How tall are these buildings, like on either side of the street here?
They vary. Some are 1 story, some are 2 and 3 story, ramshackle, just like
Okay.
hollowed out stone with stuff like built on top of it, perhaps, and connected that way.
Okay. And would any of these things with the roofs be out of reach of this giant, or no?
Out of reach in what way?
As in, like, if I was on the roof and I shot him with an arrow, could he reach up and grab me?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, assuming you could get onto a roof. Let me see here.
And I guess if they're relatively ramshackle, he might just be able to knock them down. Although, he's knocking down buildings. He's not breaking my spine. So that's sounds better.
Did I?
Oh, there's the. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
my plugin isn't working.
Lighting is applied.
Are you on Chrome?
Yeah. Okay, well, I rolled a 16. I'm going to switch over while you're doing everything down to 16.
All right, let me add you. They will all go on 1. All right, Valas, you are up first. As a reminder,
I have a completely black screen right now.
Oh,
Ooh,
hold on.
we might need vision for assigned to this token.
Yeah, it's a new token, so
Yes. I have a 60 feet of dark vision. There we go. All right. Sorry, you were saying before
yeah, last time we played, I made a mistake. You cannot inflict non-lethal damage with a ranged weapon. It has to be melee.
All right. So just to recap for myself. This guy right here just barges in screaming.
And
Yeah,
tossing a dwarf.
Barged in screaming. He is swinging his fists. He is unarmed left and right. Managed to hit a guard nearby, and the guard went flying up through the air and landed up the street.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Right. That Troy. So Valas will easily just kind of move. See this guy, and it's like, you just hear a deep sigh as you see him pull out his bow and will take a shot. Thank you, Sharpshooter, for making this not an issue. Yeah. Doo-doo. Not roll? Come on, roll.
Does anybody else see a token there? Did it
I
duplicate?
don't.
I had to pull in my own because I wasn't able to control this one. Should be one.
Oh, I didn't do that either. Hold on.
Yeah. Because my token's right here at the moment.
Wait, let me make sure.
I do have the glowing particle around him at the moment.
Okay. I made sure that one is fully assigned to you just in case.
Yeah, let me reload, see if that can. Yeah, all I see is the one that I was moving around.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
one.
Okay, cool. Oh, right. All right, yes. So there's that. He will take a shot with the 22.
That is going to hit.
Yeah. 12. Dread Ambusher. What is that? It's been a while since I played a Gloomstalker. If you're taking an attack action on your turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of it, dealing an extra D8. Yeah. So do that. I use the favorite foe, so he takes 16 with that first one.
All right.
And this is just... I'll just do it down here. This is for Dread Ambusher, or the extra weapon. He will take just 2 damage on that one. At which point, seeing that and just like, yep. Alright, did my due diligence as a citizen. I'm fleeing now. And we'll just kind of move up here and just hope to God he can slink away.
All right. Rukook is going to be next.
Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit and then throw my new javelin.
What would you like the command word to be?
A dwarven word that means break wall.
Mighty's command word, explosion.
Smash.
After the wall breaker. Okay, so DC 13 for the one that's I'm gonna try to grab in the middle of us, and then I gotta roll to hit.
Doesn't it just turn into a bolt of lightning and you don't? It's just a dex save for that. Or no? Okay.
19 to hit, so
Okay.
it probably hit the giant. I'm throwing it straight south, so it'll hit that one in the middle. There you go. All right.
Are you
And,
sure about
pretty
that? That is a shopper.
Oh, it's a chopper?
Yeah, the
Oh, he ran over
O's
the
are
button.
innocent
Oh,
bystanders.
okay, then I wouldn't have moved. I would have moved over a little.
Tempest Cleric. Class feature, maximize civilian casualties.
Menace to
There
society.
we go. I would have moved there
trait
then.
unlocked.
So straight south and hit just the big guy.
How many Dwergar can I accidentally get killed during this fight?
19. With an 8
19 is
piercing
going
and
to hit.
8 piercing and 20 lightning.
He is immune to lightning. No, he's not.
Man, it'd be really funny if you just, like, gave a Tempest Cleric a bunch of items, let them do massive amounts of lightning damage that just made every significant enemy immune to lightning. It'd be very funny.
I don't see the end of turn thing to click on.
Oh yeah, the initiative track.
Oh, it's not. Huh, hold on.
Oh, it's still on. It's still on.
That's right. At the end of your turn, in the chat bar or the chat log, it comes up with your turn. I will click it for that. All right, that goes up to Rukook. Now you should have it. So that way we know when your turn's over and it'll jump automatically.
What do we put in there to end it?
On the right hand side, do you see the purple pop up there?
Yes.
Lower right is EOT. So at the end of your turn, when it's on your turn, you'd click that and then it jumps to the next person in line.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
All right, the giant.
Oh no.
Is going to move that way, swinging both times as he passes somebody there. And he is still howling, still screaming, flailing his fists as he's charging up that way.
Okay. I'm in range, so go ahead and make a attack with my longbow. That's a 25.
That will hit.
For 12 damage.
He is still up.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to use my action search, though. Can I tell exactly how fast he was moving?
No, I don't think so. I mean, he wasn't running or anything. I mean, you could probably do the math just in the spaces he moved down there.
40 feet.
I'll back up a little bit.
Standing behind the dwarves, 101.
Oh yeah. On over here. Seems like a good amount of room.
It's not a retreat, it's tactical repositioning.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
God. Yeah, fair enough. I'm just going to go ahead and move up to hold the line. And that's me.
All right.
Unsheath my glorious lightsaber as I do, attract its attention.
All right, we are back up to Valas.
Alrighty, tighty bitey. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, might as well. Looking at the big dude there. And another grumble just from him as he's trying to be strong silent type BS. FYI, not that strong. Ooh, 15.
15 is going to miss.
And that would have been a better damage too. At which point you just see him just kind of, he just shrugs, and that's it for that. Cause stupid freaking limits on
Does
movement.
he look pissed at me particularly?
It's hard to tell.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna ready an action. So I just ready the action part, right? So I'm gonna use my bonus action to put up Shield of Faith, and then ready to attack him if he. Oh, I got to step forward and attack, right? Can I ready that? Can I ready a 5-foot step and an attack?
No, it's
No.
typically just an action.
Ah, you can't do that. Okay, well, but I guess I'm gonna have to delay then, right? Okay, so I delay until after he goes.
There's no delay. You
No
can
delay.
skip your turn or ready an action. There's no
Bugger.
holding
Okay,
off.
so
I mean, he hasn't exactly been using his tactical advantages to their fullest extent. He might just end up stumbling into range anyway.
he might. Okay, so in that case, I am going to do that. I will put up Shield of Faith and ready an action to attack him if he gets within range. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he is going to swing when he is 10 feet away, but he is going to move up afterwards. So I'm going to put him where he's going to end up and do his damaging, his attacks there.
Okay. Well, he swings first.
He is taking a swing at both of you. We'll go Obzam first.
Sure.
Does an 18 hit?
But it would if I did not cast the shield spell, so I will do that.
All right. Rukook, does a 10? Nope, probably not.
Nope, not even with Shield of Faith.
And then he moves up. Now that he is adjacent to you, you don't have to take an action to try to study him. He looks crazed and terrified.
23 to hit, with a 7 for bludgeoning.
That will hit.
Does he have any, like... Alright, go ahead.
I was going to say, if it takes him down, I want to do Subdual.
No, 7 does not take him down.
Does he have any like obvious injuries besides the ones that we've inflicted here, or does his madness seem magically induced? Is like eyes clouded or anything like that, or is this just normal fear of some kind?
Seems normal fear. One of the heads is normal. It's almost like at the center, not like an Etten where they're symmetrical, I guess. The second head is growing off to the side, and it is disfigured, but it looks intelligent and aware.
Hmm. Does that look like new growth or something like that, or is it?
That's hard to
Like-
tell.
Okay.
All right, Jezelle.
Alright. How damaged does it look?
It looks like it's been hit a few times.
Fair enough. I will try to position myself forwards a bit. So that
Actually, hold on. I will start using this now. It is bloodied.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and shoot it again, and then see where we're at. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna hit though. Did a
And
10 hit it?
No.
nah, 15 missed last time.
Oh, that's unlucky. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, yeah, that miss. Yep. Mhm.
That's just a straight up miss. Yes.
Well, that
Looks like it's Obzam's turn.
Oh, right. Both the heads look to seem the same, like crazed, terrified expression, or is there one different than the other?
The normal head looks crazed and terrified. The second head does not quite.
Any sense of that one's intentions, or?
That would take an action and an insight.
Okay. You know what? No, wait, no, my insight is completely worthless. Let's see. Can I reach either of the heads from here, or no? I'm
No.
probably too short.
What's your high jump?
High jump is, let's see, since I can't get a 10-foot running start, it would be 7 minus 4, 3 feet.
Yeah, no.
Okay. If it was 9 feet, could I reach that head?
I want to say this thing is like in the 20-foot tall range.
Okay, so that would be a bit of a stretch even then.
Yeah, you could high jump and hit him in the gut.
I'd probably have to jump onto something else and then go for that.
Yeah.
Or I could just tell the archers to do it. Which is... I'll go ahead and try to make the insight check, try to figure out what's going on with the second head. And I'll spend an inspiration on that. Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, I'll go ahead and try to take him down.
Oh, that
Non-lethal if
reminds
it
me.
comes to that.
I need to recall all of those.
Dwarves fighting giants. Footstool combat.
Yeah, back in 3.5, Dwarves used to get
Why?
+4 initiatives against giants.
Is it not?
Gotta bring your step ladder.
It's not letting me scroll down the list when I try to deal a card. There's too many people. Hold on.
Yeah, that covers up half of my zoom slider, too.
Let's see, we got Obzam, Zahn'dohr, Rukook, Valas. I think Chris is Obadiah. Okay. Refreshing the table.
Okay.
All right, now it works. All right, yeah, Obzam, maybe your giant relations is just not treating you well.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Yep. I try to stab him. I miss, and that's me done.
Darrow are leaving. And then at this time,
Alright.
hold on, I need to cycle it.
Alright.
Okay, Valas, you're up.
Alright.
Some
now-
Duragar, what look like guards or something, show up on the scene. Some coming through the south gate where the giant broke through, and then some from the north, but obviously they are not close enough to do much yet.
Alright. Yeah, Valis will move there, just kind of signaling this one just north of him. Just move, go! And we'll load up and hopefully hit.
27 does hit.
For 15 damage.
+7. Where's that coming from?
Yeah.
I have 4 decks, +1 longbow, and archery fighting style.
Archer fighting style just gives +2 to hit, no bonus to
I
damage.
thought it gave a bonus damage. Was I wrong? Oh, okay. If I'm wrong, then
If you had bracers of archery, those give +2 to damage.
that's what I must have been. Yeah. Attack rolls. Oh, okay. Yes, I will fix that real quick. All right, so -2 from that one then. Sorry.
No problem.
And
And what is your favorite enemy? Is it by any chance giants?
it's favorite foe. I'm taking that at 1.
Okay.
So whoever I hit, which is currently this bastard, is my favorite foe at the moment.
I see. Okay, this is a more flexible version than I'm used to.
Yes. It is the optional ones that they updated, so now I get twice a day favored foe. Whenever I hit somebody with a thing, I can choose screw this guy and shoot at him.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, but that was the attack, and unless I can hide in this area, which unfortunately looks well lit from this thing, I'm kind of just in the open.
There is some lighting in this area.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna end that.
Rukook, you are up.
Okay, I guess
You see your javelin? Oh,
my
bad
javelin.
echo.
I assumed it's back where I threw it to.
It is sticking out of his chest, which is too high for you to reach at the moment, but it is there.
Only I had a mage hand. Anyway, I'm gonna smack him. Ignore that.
I didn't see anything, so I can't ignore anything. Oh, now
There
it
we
popped
go.
up.
Oh, ignore that. Okay.
Yeah, it's taking a time for it to appear. There we go. I hit it. I missed with an 8.
I'm confused. Hold on.
I see
Yeah,
26 to hit.
That was
Before.
for the javelin. Oh, 26 for the warhammer. Oh, you're right.
And then it rolled damage. Oh, it's the crit damage. That's what's going on.
Ah, yep.
What is the actual total damage there? There's bludgeoning. Oh, okay, wait, no. It just rolled damage twice.
Yeah.
And the second time.
It's single hand and versatile is the second.
No.
one.
But I see. Okay, it rolled damage 4 times then.
Yes.
Yeah,
'Cause-
Yeah. I don't know.
The
why.
bottom set are literally just like.
the
Yeah.
same totals.
That's very strange.
Weird.
All right. Well, I think it looks like 10
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Two-handed was the second column. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smack it again.
Yep. It is still up. It is screaming in anger and horror. Is that your turn?
I yell up at it. Calm down! Tell us where the demon is!
I don't think it's going to tell you where the demon is.
Yeah, it does not seem to register like it even understood you.
I got that.
As such, it is going to take a swing at both of you again. Yeah, both of you again.
Rather you didn't.
We will start with Rukook this time. 22 to hit.
Yes, it hit me.
Does it get to do damage first?
Well, it does damage, but I also will hurt it.
Yeah.
15
Think it-
bludgeoning damage.
How much was it?
15.
Okay, it needs to make a saving throw. DC 12.
Gets a 22.
So it takes nothing. Bugger. Oh, half damage on success. So 2d8 half, and I'm gonna channel divinity. So it takes half of 16.
So
8
8.
points. Yeah.
Alright. Second attack on Obzam. 12 miss.
Yep.
I think that's the first time I got to be booby trapped.
It does not like the... It does not move out of your threatening range, but it moves over there and like it's trying to get around you at the moment, but it just succeeds in destroying the tent. Jezelle.
Alright. I think it's still rampaging around. Let's try to hit it.
No, you are not.
No.
Unless
That
you
is
Ooh,
a
have...
natural one.
Dice do
Oh, I
not
could
like
use an
to-
inspiration.
Yep.
Yeah,
you
let's
can.
do that. Right. Is this every day or is this per campaign? I just want to make sure I'm not using a resource that's rare here.
Every session you get one. Sometimes more.
Okay. I'll take the one for this session then. So I just click this.
No, it's on your above your icon down at the bottom. Click it there. It'll open up a window. Then just drag it onto the table.
Ah, here we go. Perfect. So, and I just again. There we go.
That is going to hit.
Wait, what is that? That's not okay. 14 damage.
It seems pained more, in more pain, sorry. Still up though. Still rampaging. Still upset.
Hmm. Okay.
All right. Dawnbringer, gently, please. I think this one is suffering. And I'm going to go ahead and stab it in the ankles until it falls unconscious. Whew, that is a terrible roll. All right, I'm going to action surge and try again. I rolled a 2 and a 4. All right, that's me.
Am I being gentle enough?
I maybe a little harder. I do think we need to hit him first. Oh, and also I'll use a bonus action to summon the javelin of lightning and toss it back to Rukook.
Thanks.
These Duragar. Can't walk in a straight line apparently.
They just bust out of the tavern like, what? Someone's destroyed the city? Yeah.
As it is moving up, it kind of seems to stretch and grow large. As does that one. Their war picks grow with them.
Oh shoot.
Their armor and stuff grow with them.
I am not happy being this close.
I mean, I don't think they're going for you, but still, yes, unsettling.
And then these down here aren't good enough to get token images. the heck? They also grow.
I don't like this at all. I was okay with the other two, but these two, I'm not sure with at all.
This is not comfortable.
You ever feel like you're just one of the little guys caught up in the giants' playground? Because I'm really getting that feeling right about.
Generally,
Dude, all the
as a
giants.
human, no, I'm pretty good about it, but this time,
Valas, you're up.
This must be what halflings feel like all the time.
oh god, is this what a dwarf goes through every day? Just kind of looking at these guys, and I'm just gonna. They haven't done anything yet, so I'm gonna focus on Biggins over here. Ah, crap. Of course. Alright, I'm not focused on Biggins, and I'm just gonna...
The entire party's dice are cursed. They really are.
Gonna move over there.
Except for Rukook. Everyone else can't roll above a 4.
And, yeah, that's...
That could be a boon so that the range people don't kill the person. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rukook, you're up.
I'm also going to use a bonus action to quaff a potion of healing.
Okay.
Another excellent hit. But
That is
only
going
6
to
damage.
hit. Nice potion. Anything else? Alright, there it is.
Took a bit for it to show up.
The giant... Obzam did not hit it last time. Rukook has hit it a few times. It is going to focus on Rukook.
That's unhelpful.
Strike number 1, 16.
Miss.
Strike
Needs a
number
21.
2, 22.
I would hit.
For 18.
Poof.
Alright. It's a lot of damage.
Jezelle.
Oh, you doing the doing the reaction damage? Or?
I think that
I don't know if I have any way to get out of that.
they don't seem to be interested in you at the moment.
Those are the town guards right there.
Okay. Have they tried to attack us yet, or are they?
No.
I mean, they might be going after the giant.
Yeah, these are the town guards showing up because the giant destroyed the town.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna move over here, right in between, and try to shoot an arrow between the eyes or something. Oh no, I can't roll more than.
No, you also roll a 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
really like
2 1s and a 2.
Yeah, I really like how you have the advantage roll on there, so we can see if the other roll was also a 1.
No.
That's just really incredible.
I'd like to personally thank you all for clearing out all the low numbers.
Oh, for sure.
really making an impression here on this first event I'm in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Rukook, did you do concentration save for your Shield of Faith?
Oh, that's a good point. I'm 16, so I need a.
DC 10.
Yeah, DC
Yeah.
10. Concentration saves. #1 spell killer. Ah, it stays up.
Got good dwarven Constitution saves here. So
Thank you for reminding me.
all right. So
Is that it for
my
Jezelle?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to click the button.
yeah takes a good while to get used to.
I'm not used to that.
Well, you know what? It worked so well the first 3 times. Let's try it again. A 24 to hit.
That hits.
16 radiant
Yeah.
damage.
That goes down.
All right. Yep,
Nice.
and doing that non-lethally on that one. So these two Dwergar Zarorns, their intentions in any way clear at this point, or?
Not until they have a chance to go.
Alright. Well, my cousin over there just got hit pretty hard, so I'm going to go ahead and having toppled the giant, I'm going to casually step in front of him to greet these newcomers and see what they want.
You put your boot on his shin and like pose.
I could, but then those two Dwergar would run up and break your knees.
Don't worry about me.
Actually, I'm going to one step further, because I think they can't move that far. I'll be honest, I'm a little worried about you. You just took 33 damage over 2 attacks.
As it goes down, they move up and basically dash so that they can get closer, and it looks like they are examining the giant.
All right. So it looks like combat is over,
Yeah. Can they
Alright.
dismiss this? No, it doesn't look like they can.
they just have to be very large for a little while.
Yeah.
Terribly inconvenient.
The Duragar up here get there first. And when they look at it, they say something in Undercommon. Some of you can understand that, I believe.
Yes.
Still alive. And then these two here nod. And then as they get up, they turn to Obzam and Rukook, speaking in Undercommon still. What happened?
Went mad, started rampaging. I'm concerned. He didn't seem angry, seemed scared. I'm wondering about that second head he's got. I need to take a closer look. And speaking of which, I'm going to take a closer look.
Alright, you take a closer look.
Looking like... I'm wondering if this second head is something that grew recently, and as a result of some kind of demonic corruption, and that was the one in charge over here.
I don't like what I see down here.
Ah! Yep, that's fine.
Give me an investigation roll.
Sure. $13.
13. does look like, and it's kind of odd to see, but it's kind of like when you pick a scab, the flesh underneath it, slightly pinkish or whatever. So it does look newish.
Okay. Okay.
Especially
And
now
does
that
it?
it's unconscious, it's not struggling, and you can look at them side by side. The secondary head does look like younger skin than the callous, stony bit of the rest of the body. What are Valas and Rukook and Jezelle doing?
If we're out of
Has the
combat,
body
Valis is
been
sneaking
looted?
his way around.
Yeah, we are out of combat.
Yeah. So. Because be like, Valis is just gonna sneak up here, see if he can eavesdrop on what the hell's happening.
What languages you speak? You speak Undercommon?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I mean, Obzam is going to be like talking through his findings as he works things out. So if he's not being particularly subtle or secretive about his information or his theories. So
No, but Valis is being secretive about you guys seeing him there or not.
yes. You can. What I'm saying is you can eavesdrop easily.
That's okay.
And what about Jezelle?
I think I'll just try to hang out, do the same, but less conspicuous. Giselle's not as interested in being sneaky.
Okay. And Rukook.
Rukook stands there, looking stoic, keeping an eye on things. That's all.
Okay. So as they're asking about the giant, what happened and stuff, you kind of hear the other giant walking up, but from right around here, a few more Duragar just kind of appear.
Invisibility. Where get all the fun toys?
The giant walks up. He is not moving very fast or urgently. He takes big steps, so he still moves quicker than a lot of people. And both the giant and the Duragar up on the top seem to... let me see. The giant asks in giant.
Yeah.
Hold on, my sheet went crazy on me. He taps the two Duragar down here, kind of on the shoulders, and they look back, and almost with a sign of respect, manage to, step aside. And he walks up close and carefully kneels down and begins checking the body, pulling out any arrows that are still in him, stuff like that. And then it looks up, and in giant, are any of you hurt?
I'll be okay. What's wrong with him? Responding a giant.
It is unknown. Thank you for not killing him.
Is it the other head?
Yes, that is most disconcerting. I am Dorhun, apprentice to Stone Speaker Hagram. I think he would wish to speak with you about this.
Speak to, what was his name?
Dorhun.
No, I know this guy's name. I mean the other guy. I missed the second name. I'll try to remember this one.
Stone Speaker Hagram?
Agrom. Joe, did we already get the invitation to the dragon?
Yes, you've already gotten that.
We were invited to speak with His Greatness, I guess.
Embishad.
Embishad. We would be happy to speak with the Stone Speaker afterwards, unless there is some urgency. My name is Rukook, by the way, a follower of the Wallbreaker.
He nods as if considering. You're speaking in Giant. The other Duragard don't really understand. And then after about a minute, they resume their normal size. They all kind of come up here to huddle. They seem to be whispering amongst themselves, pointing and gesturing at the three of you there. Anybody glancing around, it seems like they're pointing down like there was another person off to that side. You know, some of them had seen somebody else there.
You think there was someone else there?
Oh, I'm still just hiding.
With 28 stealth.
One of the Durgar looks over at you.
Hello, I say in common.
No, I was looking at Jezelle, because Jezelle commented.
Oh, okay.
Does Jezelle speak Undercommon as well?
That's a good question. Do I? Hold on. I think I have a list of the languages in here.
Giant, Draconic, Elvish, and Common. That's the list that you gave us at some point. Oh yes, we also need
No. No, I do not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have it here.
Oh yes, didn't get a Valas' list of languages. We've got just a list of who knows what.
It's
Yeah.
in the D&D Beyond. The character's there.
Oh.
Can you add it? There is a language handout.
Ah, yes, sure.
I'm gonna delete Obadiah.
Yeah, there's a few extra PCs on that list. In the meantime, Obzam is just... He's going to let Rukook do the talking to this giant, and he is just going full on examining this mutation. He's gotten out a little notebook, and he's taking some notes on like, oh, where it conjoins to the spine, and like, oh, if this was connected lower in the spine, is that why it had control over the body or something like that? And just he is going all in on weird magical mystery for the moment, while people talk in languages he doesn't understand near him.
There you go. I added in.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
we have somebody that
no
speaks
new
Elvish
languages.
again.
We have two people who speak Elvish.
Yeah, Jezelle
No.
speak though.
Oh, Jezelle is not on that list. In the end of it, I have a GM notes where I have each language broken down. I hadn't added that one yet.
Okay.
So I'll do that
Okay.
later.
So now our party at this point does not have one common language, but
Wait,
everyone
seriously?
shares at least a language with. But everyone shares a language with at least one other party member. So
That's workable, I guess.
we just explain
Have a
things
lot
in
of
Dwarvish, and then Valas explains things in Elvish to Jezelle, and I think Zahn'dohr just gets to ignore all of this because he has mental communication, telepathy.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Githyanki. Right.
And he is
yeah.
constantly cursing the loss of the mushroom.
Oh wait, does Valas speak regular common, or did you just not
Yeah.
put that on the list?
I didn't
Okay,
put that on the
okay.
list because no one else had
Okay,
comment on
I was
this.
just confused because Giselle's the only one who has common listed as language on
Yeah.
that list.
He's human. He's got to speak common.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
I
It's
have
illegal not to.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we can all speak common. That's fine. Except.
Go ahead.
All right, go.
The giant, yes, after or before, it is fine. The guard should not give you trouble if you let them know that Stone Speaker Hagram has requested your presence. And when he says that, he kind of, not quite glares, but offers a look towards the Duragar that are standing over there huddled up together. Kind of like a, you won't, right? With that, I must get him back.
If it looks like he's gonna leave soon, I'm gonna like tap Rukook and say like, can you ask him about Topsy and Turvy? We sent them off with that stone giant a while ago. I wonder if they ran into each other, found the same colony somewhere.
Wait, who? Topsy and Turvy?
The two gnomes that we were with a while ago turned out to be were-rats. Remember they went off with that stone giant we met.
Maybe later when we talk to Hagram. Might be a better time to bring it up.
Fair enough. Must worry about sending them off into the dark like that. Hope they're all right. Probably fared better with many who came with us, given the.
Speaking of Hagram, by the way, we've been invited.
Invitation. Is this before or after the dragon?
I think we should go after the dragon.
Seems reasonable. Respond to
That way.
invitations in the order in which they were given.
Well, that, and if we don't show up, we have a good excuse.
Oh, we're invited to talk to the dragon?
Dorhun is standing up, carefully picking up his fallen companion. He nods to the two of you standing there, the two dwarves, and turns and starts to walk away.
Is Valas the one that asked if we have been invited to see the dragon?
No,
No.
No?
I've just been sitting over here, eavesdropping were-rats. Okay.
So it's Jezelle. I just wanted to know if it was anybody that.
It was Jezelle asking about the invitation of the dragon.
Rukook eyes Jezelle and nods.
One of the stone guard walks up to Rukook and Obzam. When you intend to visit the Stone Speaker, we shall escort you.
Okay. Fair enough. We have a more important invitation, though, first.
It's unwise to keep a dragon waiting, I think they say.
You all are meeting a dragon, huh?
He tilts his head. You have an audience with Thembashad.
Yes.
This
And
I
that's what
have to see.
Alice just kind of goes, that's not a common one for people to interact with.
Is Valas like no longer sneaking at this point?
Oh no, yeah, he walked straight out and just hanging out at this area, like, hi.
Obzam will glance over to him, glance to the bow, note whatever fletching is on the arrows, and then
Actually,
nod.
the bow isn't there. It's all you see is a guy walking around with a fairly fancy quiver.
Okay. So I glance at the arrows, note the fletching that matches the arrows that were hitting that giant during the fight, and just nod and say, "Good shooting."
Yeah, I could have done better.
The Duragar standing there when Valas walks up kind of pat each other on the shoulders, and this is the one we saw down there who also assisted.
Yes, did the citizens get away?
There's one here fallen, a guard, which a couple of them are now tending to.
Is he still alive or dead, this one?
No, this one is dead.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry for your loss.
We shall extend the same courtesy to you that the Stone Speaker offered then, since you assisted.
I have no previous... I have nothing else going on, yeah. So I can go.
Got no plans? May as well meet a stone giant head honcho. Might be interesting.
Yeah.
The one down here talking to Rukook. Do you wish to... And he's kind of... That echo bugs me.
Do I wish for what?
Do you wish to see the dragon now? And he's kind of pausing and like he shouldn't even have to ask.
I believe the answer to that question is, does the dragon wish to see us now? And I believe, given the invitation, that he does, and so we should fulfill his desires.
Oh, if Obzam is on that board, yes. Okay, immediately. I look at Velas and say, "Are you coming?"
I mean, I was invited to the stone giant, but if you want an extra companion for a dragon, I never turned that down.
Even a big red one?
Yeah.
Well, I turn to the Drugar and lead the way.
He and his two companions take up positions flanking you guys. And
On the way, I ask the Wallbreaker for a little bit of healing.
Big town.
yes, you guys were about here. These gates are destroyed, and there are now several more Duragar standing there guarding them since the gates aren't there. But the Stone Guard speaks with one of them, and they part and let you through. You mustn't wander down this way without an escort. And they start taking you through the path down this way, across a bridge of a very deep chasm, winding around.
I look down the chasm and see if there's anything like deep down below, like any lights or sounds or something coming out of it, or is it just silent?
There are... Let's see how deep it is. It looks like there are holes and stuff on the side, and far down below, probably several hundred feet. Until I get a different... Yeah, I don't have a... Oh, 200 feet deep. Okay. 200 feet deep, 500 feet from roughly one end to the other. There are some holes and stuff kind of on the upper side of the walls. And down below, it's too dark to see and out of dark vision range.
For the Undarkened.
I like nonchalantly toss a stone all the way down.
And awake a terror, shadow, and flame, yes.
Oh, true. I'm sure it'll be fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
Not like there's anything living down there, right?
One of the stone guard walking with you. People live down there.
Yeah, Rukook just shakes his head in proud.
Just dropping rocks down the stairwell of an apartment complex.
Don't tell me you've never thought of that, but seeing as I'm a drow and these people probably don't want to be liking me very much, I'll just stay quiet and sort of continue moving along. It's like I wasn't doing anything.
Hey, look on the bright side. You know, casual cruelty and indifference to their well-being is exactly what everyone's expecting of you.
I mean, I didn't toss the rock down. I just really wanted to. See, it's the thought, but you know, the action is the true thing that counts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, do I have a faction? All right. So as they get down, you end up going to the far southernmost wall, and there is a opening in the wall, and guarding that opening seem to be Duergar that are all wearing some type of religious vestments. The guard calls out. These said they have an audience with the Wormsmith. The people in the robes stand there briefly. One of them glances back, seems to nod to himself. Yes. One moment. And a moment later, another Duergar comes walking out. He seems to be well dressed, very what is the word? Ornamental dress, I guess.
Bishopy.
Yeah, kind of bishopy.
It's the oversized cummerbunds.
I shall lead them from here. You may go. If you will. He gestures to you as he turns and starts to walk back in.
Follow. Well, I follow at least.
Yeah. Not this far.
Yeah. Follow
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, Valas is slinking along behind. I do have a quick question. Have they been holding torches, or has this been in complete darkness?
It has been in darkness down here, but there is a glow coming from this cavern.
Alright. Just, yeah, the umbral sight thing makes it so Valas was just not visible to anybody for that entire walk.
Although, is Obzam still holding Dawnbringer?
Yes, yes.
Ah,
So yeah, there's light around Obzam.
the glowing little beacon in the darkness.
She prefers to be glowing, you know.
And you hear a voice, just kind of coming from nowhere. Yeah, yes. Please leave me ignited. The Duergar priest leads you into the chasm, and there is a large building. Oh, where is this? A large building just outside.
Yeah, we may not be looking at the same place on the map because I'm looking at the bottom.
Yeah, me too.
It could be sort of built into that sort of pillar thing. I see sort of see a corner there sticking out.
Yeah, I guess. And you hear a voice in Dwarvish, a thunderous voice. Gartakar, you didn't say I was having surfacers for dinner today.
Rukook laughs.
Inside, it is a reptilian behemoth comes into view. Scales the color of lava, bright yellow eyes glowing in the shadows of the cave. And as they lead you into the building, he kind of steps out of the shadows and into the light as well. And then the dragon chuckles.
Very humorous, your lordship.
Foreigners, I delivered the invitation as requested. And then he turns to you guys. Meet the Father of Flame, the Ever-Burning, and the Foundry's Heart. Thembershad, the Wormsmith of Gracklstugh.
Bow slightly.
Yep, I will bow as well.
Nod my head respectfully, but I don't bow.
Yeah, this is a similar thing.
I'll make
just
it
a quick
obvious,
one.
like, I respect you, bro, but I'm not gonna bow.
So the two edgy ones are in the back, just kind of,
Archers, man, every time. Obzam of the House of Kennedon greets the Father of Flame.
Thumber chunk.
I don't have a full body, but anybody that's seen the movie has seen him. Yes, well. And the dragon, leave us. I wish to speak to them in private. And the Duergar kind of seems taken aback about that, but quickly bows and leaves. And a few other Duergar that are in the room also seem rather nervous that they are being asked to leave, but they kind of seem like they have no choice. Come. And he goes further into the he goes further into that building and seems to climb up onto a mountain of gold. And if there are any invisible lurkers, I shall turn them to ash.
Hear the pitter-patter of little feet leaving the room.
Yeah. There's a few other footsteps that are unseen. And the dragon kind of looks around and kind of does that whole cat wiggle thing, grinding himself into his pile of gold a bit. You are new here. Tell me about yourselves. What are your names? Where are you from? How did you find yourself down here?
I believe my cousin introduced himself already. I am Rukook. I'm an acolyte of Dagolm, the Wallbreaker. I I came here with these other outsiders, fleeing the unnamed demon lord that was summoned in the Kuatoa town. I don't know. Is it west of here? South? I don't know. Oh. Along with one other that is currently harboring in your harbor. Do you need me to go further back, Your Majesty?
First, let me get the others. His eyes then turn to Jezelle.
I tell how like magical his eyes are. Like I want to know if he's got seeing or some kind of funky thing that'll be able to detect I'm a drow. Something I'd realistically be able to figure out based on general knowledge of dragons if I have any.
Let's see here. Roll me an int check.
Okay.
With Arcana if you have it.
Let's see. Okay, my int check is just straight up 0. How this goes. No. Well,
Ooh.
that's good.
Dragons have all sorts of detections.
Wonderful.
They can read minds, they know your innermost nightmares.
Got it. So he already knows that I'm
They're
afraid
right
of
behind
teddy
you.
bears. I'll just go with this. I am fleeing the Drow. What was the high priestess's name?
Ilvara?
Yes, something. Okay. I'm fleeing from the Drow high priest. I have no wish to take part in their society any longer. I wish to escape this cursed realm, or at least get into a different place far away from them if possible.
Vara and Asha.
And your name?
Jezelle.
Something dawns on everybody at this point. It hasn't changed languages, yet you can all understand it.
Ah, fun. Neat trick. Just like the Githyanki.
Yeah.
We see it speaking, or is it using telepathy?
You see it speaking. So the more magically inclined might put a tongue spell to it.
Okay.
And then it glances
Definitely.
at Valas. And you?
Name's Valas. Just a man lost in the darkness, trying to find his way home.
And how did you all find yourselves down here?
Drow.
Yes, captured by the Drow, brought down, intended to be sacrificed to demons, but, well, we object to that course of action.
I was
Do you mean
sent.
specifically in the city, Your Majesty?
Well, yes, what led from the surface to here?
We escaped the Drow, fled for some time, eventually ended up at the Kuatoa city, where they summoned that demon, and then we escaped that and fled to the city. Apparently, the Drow are very persistent about wanting to sacrifice us.
They can be, yes.
Well, needless to say, we'd rather avoid it.
I think this presents us with an opportunity. Being new here, I don't think you are under the influence of the various sneaks and factions of this town. I will offer you my protection if you become my agents in Gracklstugh.
What might acting as your agent entail?
You will speak to Gartakar. He will be your liaison. He will issue you some badges so that they are proof to anybody that may dispute the claim. I have some things I need done. So first, you would talk to Gartakar and do anything that the Keepers of Flame ask you to, but report to me first. And besides my protection, if you prove reliable, there are a few other things I may be able to offer you.
Rukook steps forward, kneels, and says, I accept.
And that was fast. Well, I do not wish to argue the point too finely. Well, the sword I wield is somewhat choosy with her actions and her masters, and I wish to ensure that she would not take offense with me for anything I might do in your service, and so I would like to know more about what kind of things we might be tasked with. The gathering of information is, of course, something that I would be very happy to do. Assassinations are, well, as you might guess, not within my skill set, and also not within my desire to perform. What type of work is it exactly that you need done?
He kind of turns and looks at you, studies you. Something went missing. Gartakar can tell you more. But the retrieval would be of the utmost importance. Among just listening for rumors, any rumors of uprisings, upheavals, what you say about this unknown demon might explain somewhat, but that I can discuss with Gartakar later.
Very well. I accept as well.
This Gartukar, do you trust them?
Of course.
Then I accept.
I'm no strangers to interesting bosses. I'm down. Work's work.
He kind of glances around. Yes, I recall there was another, but no matter, they will also join you. That is fine.
That seems likely. The Zahn'dohr rarely objects to any course of action that is set before us.
Good, yes. And to begin, he kind of turns and glances down at his pile and seems to take a great deal of time studying and debating and considering before a single pouch starts to lift off of where it rests with a few other already filled bags. Starts to lift, sets back down, starts to lift. It seems to like take a few moments of yeah, I want to, no, I can't part with any of my gold type of thing. But eventually reaches the point where it's just kind of flung across the room towards you guys and hits the floor before he can hold it onto it any longer. In case you need any supplies.
Rukook will step forward and take the pouch.
Seems to be somewhat heavy.
I do not count it.
Yes, then you may take your leave. Speak to Gartakar. He can tell you more.
Bow and withdraw.
Yep. Bow and withdraw.
Outside is Gartakar, the one that led you in.
His Majesty has a task for us. Said that you would inform us.
Yes, follow me. And he leads you towards a guardhouse. So, what did Thembashard wish to discuss with you? It is not often he sends us away from his presence.
He said the Keepers of the Flame have some tasks that needed to be doing. Perhaps done by people that were uninvolved with the rest of the city. And he said that primarily we would be focusing on recovering something of importance. While he's saying this, Rukook hands the pouch off to Obzam.
Obzam will check the contents and stash it.
There's a mix of gold and platinum.
Okay. We'll count it later.
Well, I am the head of the Keepers of Flame. Our influence... sorry. We are a psionic order, following the Deep King. Recently, the Great Ghosts stole a valuable red dragon egg. The Thieves Guild has been waging war on us ever since. Thembashard has tasked us with recovering this egg at all costs, but we have issues going throughout the city. I believe that is where you will come in.
He said he would give us emblems denoting his authority. Would it be wrong for us to display them publicly?
Yes. Keep them hidden. Only show them at utmost need. Most of the guard will not give you any trouble if you show this to them, but there are other factions around that will if they find out.
Which factions are of most concern?
Well, the Grey Ghosts. It is a thieves' guild. There are also rumors of the Empty Scabbard Killers.
Do you fear dissent from your own guards?
They are not our guards. They are the town's guards.
And you said Empty Scabbards? What's the name of the
Empty
assassin guild?
Scabbard Killers.
Empty Scabbard Killers. Are they an assassin's guild?
Yes. They roam the streets in shadows, seeking any psionic Duragar that they can then liberate and train.
Kidnap and indoctrinate.
Yes. Here. He walks to the side, kind of pulls out a nice looking heavy wooden box, opens it up, and hands each of you a golden, right? Yeah, gold pins. They feature Thembashad's profile. These are the badges. They will give you the right to travel beyond the Dark Lake District, but it is still limited from moving freely in the city. The holy symbol will also back up that claim to the right people.
Okay. Before we begin looking, can we find out how the egg was taken?
We are not sure.
Then how do you know the ghost took it?
They are the natural suspects.
So it wasn't like an insider that reported it?
No. We have been sensing a great disturbance in the Underdark. Something akin to a hole having been torn through the world.
The Phasrus.
No, that has been down here for some time.
Yes, but the change in it, the abyssal energy.
He kind of waves his hand. No, it is the Grey Ghost's doing. I wish you could confirm their involvement, bring back whatever powerful magic they used to cause this disturbance. We have identified one agent, a Darrow called Droki. He carries messages and supplies for the Thieves Guild. He uses the West Cleft to contact his employers. I want you to follow him and locate them.
Very well.
So that was the West Clef, you said?
The West Cleft, yes. It is a Darrow residence, though. It is very dangerous. We have tried sneaking in there, but they have wards and alarms set up to detect invisibility, so our natural talents work against us.
We might have something that can help with that, but it would be kind of difficult to get it to the West Clef.
What are you considering?
Gabagool.
What about him?
Not detectable as invisible.
Wait.
Although the wards might work on him. You think that's a possibility?
I mean, he only maintains sentience when he's pretty close to us, right?
Oh, no, we don't know that. We can only communicate when he's close to us. But he can walk ahead of us, is my point.
Through past interactions, you notice that once you got far enough away, you disappeared as far as he was concerned. When you got back close, it was like, oh, you're back. His telepathy is 60 feet, so anything outside of that, he is unaware of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides, it wouldn't help if you have to follow Droki, so maybe not.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, it seems like within the group we have now, we have two slightly different sets of skills here. We have people who are loud, gesturing to the two dwarves, and we have people who are not, gesturing to the human and to the drow. So, it seems to me that if we're going to be following someone, then we should be taking full advantage of both of these. A distraction, something to stir up the underbrush, get things moving, and then a far more subtle touch to spot the things that come running out of the underbrush and track them wherever they're going. If the wards are tripped anyway, then it won't by someone walking in the front door. Then they may not notice that the wards were tripped by others who are far more subtle and glow less. Holding up the sword that spreads daylight in 30-foot radius around me at all times.
Looking at Gardegar, how would we recognize Droki?
Yes, that one.
I mean,
He
presumably
has a very distinctive hat.
Okay. A very distinctive
hat.
He has a distinctive, one of them.
Yeah, it's always good to know there's a distinct.
Are you not hearing the whole thing?
No, I'm not.
No?
A distinctive hat.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
I don't know why it cut off on the same word each time.
Fantastic.
Is there a major passage that he would go by that we could wait for him to follow?
The west side of the chasm, you might see him there. He also goes through the streets, through the Blade Bazaar, things like that.
Okay. Well, at least we have a place to begin looking. Okay. Anything else you three need here before we start out?
I'm good.
I think we've done enough shopping for 1 week, month, maybe a year.
Actually, I may stock up my arrows a little bit.
Oh, they'll have those at the Blade Bazaar if you need them.
Yes.
Okay. With no objections, we will ask for the guard to escort us to the Stone Speaker. Sorry.
Ah, yes. He goes silent for a moment, They shall arrive shortly. And it's not long. They're in a kind of neighboring building. Seems like they were waiting there. Thus 3 Stone Guard come out. Are you ready?
Yes.
Back to the Dark Lake District.
No, we're invited to speak with the Stone Keeper.
Ah, yes. He starts to lead you westward.
We'll go with them. Although I will mention it is getting
Yeah, it's getting
a
late.
bit late.
And we did start late too. So we can end here, I believe.
Sounds good.
They lead you over that way towards Cairngorm Cavern. Alright, next game would be the 18th. I need to check on something real quick. Okay, Magic starts the 19th, so that Sunday should be good for me.
Sunday the 18th. I've got something in the afternoon that day, but evening should be free as usual, so yeah.
Yeah, we have a clothing convention starting the Monday after, but that Sunday should, at the moment anyway, should be okay for me. If anything changes, I shall let you all know. Alright, ending the stream. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Anybody that hung out. See you next time.